Hello everyone. Today we are going to study on CAS 9, that is revised 2017, effective from 1st April 2010. Cost accounting standards on packing material cost. What is packing material cost? It deals with the principles and methods of classification, measurement and assignments of packing material cost for determination of the cost of product and the presentation and disclosure in cost statement. Packing material for the purpose of the standard are classified into primary and secondary packing material. So whenever we have when we have studied cost accounting standards on material cost, in that there is one point and was there that is specifically described that packing material cost is not included in the material cost. Why should not be included? As I already told in earlier stage that there is a separate cost accounting standards on packing material, and that's why packing material is also one of the major costs that is to be calculated separately and not to be included in material cost. And this standard also tells us the packing material cost should be, what kind of packing material cost should be added in material cost and how it should be present in our cost statement. And basically this is two types. It is of primary and secondary packing material. Primary packing material is generally it holds the product, that is necessity, and the secondary packing material is also, it's not the necessity but it's give the information to the customers. So this is the primary and secondary packing material. Objective and scope is something like we have already studied in earlier cost accounting standards. Important definition is, what is packing material? Packing material used to hold, identify, describe, store, protect, display, transport, promote and make the product marketable. Same with primary packing material, as I said, that it holds the product that is necessary. For example, you can say toothpaste. You cannot take toothpaste in a loose form. You always company has to make it in some something like it contains the toothpaste in a hole and in position, like that is, it's in tube shape. Always you have seen your toothpaste in a, that is a tube shape. So that is the necessary essential packing material is used for toothpaste. So that is a primary packing material. Then reusable packing material is something that we can use one to pack to another pack more than one time. Then secondary packing material is something like this is important, you can say, for transportation of the production and information regarding the products to the customers. Like toothpaste, I just said that tube is the primary packing material. Then further in add-on compulsory, that is compulsory, so that is primary packing material. And then we put in when then we put it in box, then added into the details of brand, manufacturing date, processing date, information, ingredients, what are the ingredients used for making toothpaste, FSSI code, all the expiry date and all the things that convey message to the customers. And for transportation also, we put all them into a bulk in one cartoon box to transport from one state to another, from one vendor to another. That is our secondary packing materials. Rejects are defectives which cannot meet the quality standards even after putting in additional resources, like they are defectives. But on that also some additional resources have been add on to make the product up to the mark, but after that it's failed, that product is rejects. Same with packing material development costs, selling overheads and distribution overheads. So these are the cost of evaluation, like where feedback of the customers are necessary for how the packing material development cost is there, selling overheads, it include the indirect expenses, delivering until the customer receives the product, that is the distribution overheads, all the charges, handling a product, service provided on that product are the cost or the product or services. Principles of measurement. Principle like a CAS 9 tell also how to do valuation. What principle? And cost CAS 9 has given while calculating packing material cost, what we have to take care of, that which cost should be taken or which cost should not be taken. So this is the packing material receipts should be valued, and like if we are purchasing the packing material from outside, it's same like the as per material cost calculation. valuation, how we done material cost, where same we have done in doing in packing material. If you are purchasing the packing material from outside, then the purchase price, on that duties and taxes on which no ITC is available, freight, inward and insurance and other expenditures, is that can be quantified at the time of acquisition. Same with finance cost is not perform part of packing material. If you are manufacturing or in manufacturing that packing material into in our house, in our factory, then the cost we should be determined by direct material cost, direct employee cost, direct expenses, job charges, factory overheads, including same as administration overhead. These are the to calculate the value of packing material cost. If there is normal loss or spoilage of packing material prior to receipt in the factory, should be absorbed in the cost. Like if you have transported some goods amounting say 1 lakh amount of worth of that, 1 lakh amount there, in transit some like 10,000 of the product has been damaged. Before transporting, you have done insurance regarding that of that product. So with respect to the insurance, you are from insurance company, you are claiming 7,000 against the 10,000 of so actual, so that 7,000 should be net off into your amount, and 3,000 you have to bear that loss of the company. Forex component is also the at the time date of the transaction occurs, the rate of the rate on that date of the transaction should be taken to convert your exchange into an INR. Any demerit, detention charges, any police charges are there, anything, some penalty has been levied on that, that should not be form part of the packing material. Any subsidy grant received or any such payment received receivable with respect to packing material shall be reduced from a certain of the cost to which such amounts are related. Like any government subsidy you have received from government, that in that case cost of packing material shall be reduced by the amount of grant received from the government. The valuation can be done three types: FIFO, LIFO, and weighted average method. And the method of valuation shall be followed on consistent basis. If you are following FIFO, then it should be followed on consistent basis. Why it should be consistent? Because on consistent basis you should you can compare the year to year basis data, and on which you will also receive where you are lacking, and how much you are getting and benefit against it, you can recognize easily. So where packing material are counted as standard cost. If you have like a, if your company has fixed any standard cost of any penny of any on a packing material cost, and with respect to that, if there is any variance has been coming due to standard cost, and due to variance any expenses also incurring, then that cost should be absorbed in your cost, if it is on normal reason. If it is on abnormal reason, then it directly should be taken into packing P&L account, and it should not excluded from packing material cost. Then the credit recovery is in the nature of normal scrap. If like while manufacturing or packing material there is scrap, and you are selling that scrap, and you are receiving any recoveries from selling that scrap, that should be net off from the cost of packing material. Assignment of cost is like packing material cost to cost object. Depending upon the cost object, it should be directly traced, and it is in economical feasible manner also. And if it is indirect, then it should be gone to via overhead absorbed, overhead route, where we will absorb the cost. And the cost of prime packing material, primary packing material, should be directly to the cost of production, and the secondary packing material should be the distribution overheads. So presentation is same as earlier we have studied. We have made the presentation according to the disclosures also. Disclosure is like valuation of packing material, you have to disclose. If your standard cost have been fixed, then if there is any variance you have to disclose. Any related party transaction, any foreign exchange is there, any subsidies, if any credit or recoveries from selling the scrap, any abnormal cost, penalties and damages, any changes in your cost accounting principles with respect to packing material cost, you have to disclosed in your cost statement. And disclosure always should be made in cost statement, or as a footnote, or as a separate schedule. So this is the cost accounting standard 9. I hope I make you understand better. with respect to cost accounting standard on packing material. We'll meet you soon with another video. Till then, bye.